looks like Kevin Smith's at it again. Well, 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 looks like Kevin Smith's at it again.
Let's go live.
We're live.
We're live. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We may take breaks, but we're never gone.
Much like, I don't know, herpes? I don't know. I don't
You
know.
might have to speak. You might have to speak up a bit there. I got road noise to deal with. I am outside today.
Oh, I just said much like herpes, and then... So.
Oh yeah, we are like podcast herpes, and it's time for a flare-up, baby.
Podcast herpes.
We're with you forever. No cure. Okay, look. It says bong. It says Dick Eye Bong.
I think I know what you're going to tie it into, but I'm not sure.
What am I going to tie it into?
Is it the Bong Recreational Center sign in Wisconsin?
No.
Oh.
It isn't.
Oh!
You don't know. You didn't know this guy's name,
No.
but he was the top American flying ace in World War II.
Well, and his name's Richard L. Bong?
It's
Richard
Richard
Ibong.
Ira Bong. I just looked it up.
His name's Dick.
Yeah.
His name's Dick Bong.
That was his. That might even be on his tombstone.
Dick I Bong.
People called him Dick. I looked into him shortly before we came on. He was a Medal of Honor recipient. Again, the top American flying ace in World War II.
And his name is Dick Bong.
His name's Dick Bong. But what's funny is that you may remember in King of Kong, Billy Mitchell tells a little tale. He's
Yeah.
like, top flying ace of all time is fucking the Red Baron. You know? Everybody knows the Red Baron. The second best pilot of all time. 40 confirmed kills
Nobody knows
in the
his name.
Pacific Theater. Nobody knows his name.
Now we do. Now you do. Now you do. I was looking at
No,
the
he might have
direction.
just been talking about World War One, though. So, full disclosure, he might not have been talking about Dick Bong, because Dick Bong was World War II.
Is there anybody
anyway.
as detestable as Billy Mitchell?
Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
I instantly thought of a few.
Yeah, I
But-
instantly thought of a person that doesn't have nearly as much notoriety. Just this YouTuber. Yeah, definitely worse than Billy Mitchell.
That's funny. The most detestable son of a bitch you ever knew was Billy Mitchell, by far and away. The second place, don't even know his fucking name. That's how much bigger of an asshole he is.
Hey! My dog's being weird right now. I do have to show you this the YouTuber guy I'm talking about sometime. It's the most
Yeah, yeah.
detestable shit. It's this guy, he
What's his name?
Rock and Roll Delivery, the guy who YouTubes his Uber. He does like Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff in Las Vegas, and
Okay.
he is a fucker. Like people will be like, "Hang on a second, Gidget, stop!" This is what she does when she sees dogs getting walked. Knock it off. So this guy, people will be like, "Can you please not put me in your video?" And he'll be like, "You're gonna be in there. Why don't you want to be in there? You look great," and all this stuff. And there's videos where he full on like just shows what people ordered, and then shows like their houses and their address and shit.
That's not cool. That's not all right, man.
Yeah, there's videos, and he's just creepy to women in a way where he doesn't even realize or think of it as creepy. It's full on like just walking up to a person's place to deliver food, just walking behind this woman, just filming her the whole time. And then she's like, "What's going on?" And when she realizes he's there, he's like, "Just making sure this isn't your McDonald's." I hate this fucking guy.
That's his voice.
Yeah, it's close. He's got this really weird voice, and he's got the worst band ever. I'm assuming he just uses like audio loops and samples, and then just sings over it. The worst shit. That's another story for another time. We can deep dive on this guy some other time.
Rock and roll delivery.
He is a fucker.
Tell him he's a fucker. Super Ego Amigo sent you.
All right. So shit has been happening in this world.
Like what?
Lots of boring news cycles lately.
It's been a real slow summer for the news.
This has been the craziest shit. I can't imagine being in another country and like just watching everything unfold over here.
Yeah.
Like where do you even start?
Yeah, where do we even begin? The thing. All right, I guess I'm gonna go like in order of what I want to get out.
All right.
And like what I want to convey to you, my friend, is like Kamala Harris as the candidate. It's like, wait, what the fuck? What's that? Is that a light at the end of the tunnel? Is there?
It's something.
Do you guys fucking see that? Does this tunnel that we're in have a fucking light at the end of it?
Yeah.
Is that some fucking hope?
It kind of came. It didn't come out of nowhere, but it felt like it did still.
No. Yeah. Biden, even like less than a week before dropping out, he was whispering creepily about how he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not dropping out." Then he got COVID.
And he said, like, if it's clear that my party support is elsewhere, it isn't. Don't do that, Joe. You're creepy with your whispers.
I'm not super thrilled about it being Kamala, but she did skip out on the Netanyahu speech, which I thought was cool. So that's given me like a spark I'll be like, you know what? Made me realize too. It's like we really need to not have Donald Trump be elected. And
nobody's perfect, man.
Yeah.
We need to stop holding people to this purity standard on the left. No, not everybody's fucking Bernie Sanders.
Yeah,
we only got one of them, and we fucked it up when we had the chance.
Yeah.
So
I kind of came to the realization like it's a lot easier to get to where I want things to be with Kamala Harris than being a cynical fuck and not giving a shit. Because,
totally.
So
and like I don't really think who's president matters all that much.
Not really.
Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. Nothing that any of them has done has really affected my life a whole lot. I will say, Biden racking himself up a hell of a resume here. Like, may end up being one of the better presidents. Like, not only like he ended the war in Afghanistan. I don't know if you noticed, but everything has gone up in price over the last 4 years except for gas.
Yeah.
Like, and like
And I think
And then, and he stopped Donald Trump from having a second term. And then when it
Yeah.
became clear that his party's support was elsewhere, he passed the torch to a younger generation.
yeah.
Like, what a fucking patriotic fucking dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, and I think a lot
So
of yeah,
violent.
it's been pretty understated, a lot of the stuff that he has like worked on and done. There's a lot of yeah, but like I mean, it's nothing you can convince the other side of, but it's been an effective presidency. I mean, like when his presidency started, I literally like we were so deep into COVID, I was like, I can't imagine that things are going to be not like this
Yeah.
ever for a really long time. And then like within
Yeah.
2 years, I was like, it was the first time I really went out into a big thing, but like going to see Rage Against the Machine, there with like 30,000, 40,000, whatever fucking people. Just, that was like, so within 2 years to be that comfortable, to be like, I mean, the people on the right are fuckers about COVID lockdowns and all that, but like, we needed all that shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And we needed, like, I remember in COVID times, it kind of felt like the World Health Organization was sort of like changing what they expected of us constantly. But
Mhm.
that's just, I think that's because like the science was developing. We were
Yeah,
like,
we had no idea
figuring
what
out what we were
COVID
doing.
was.
Yeah.
Like that was
And
the
I think
scary
that
shit.
what we really, really needed at the time was someone to shut Donald Trump the fuck up, because like people were injecting bleach and shit. Like, you need to stop
Yeah, people were
flapping your mouth. You're stupid. You're not even good at real estate. I didn't even like The Apprentice. Why do you matter so much?
Yeah. The craziest thing is that when he initially ran for president, it was so he could get a pay bump on The Apprentice. Like he was trying to,
That's,
like that's literally why he ran for president. Uh,
that's funny.
and now we're here. Like
And
the
now
Project
look where we are.
2025 shit
Here
is
we
is like a real shit.
changing the whole way we do.
Yeah. I mean, he was straight up telling people like, I don't know, experiment with bleach. People were taking that ivermectin shit and like shitting out
Yeah.
the linings, their intestinal lining, and being like, there was a worm. People had to be like, no, that's your intestines. You're
No,
not
you
supposed
needed
to,
that.
You're not supposed to eat that.
That's not supposed to come out. It's
Like,
supposed to be
what the
in.
fuck? That was so. Oh fuck! I bet you there's people who still. I'm gonna look it up even. No, I don't know. They might have been purged from hang on, Facebook, but there was like
No?
I would join the Facebook groups and stuff just to watch it of people who were like doing ivermectin and shit. Like, where do I get it?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no. Wasn't that like a horse thing?
yeah,
or
it's
is that
for
a
no, it's for horses. It's a horse dewormer.
Sure, horse.
Um,
Horse what?
it's for deworming horses.
Oh, a horse dewormer.
Yeah, I searched on Facebook for
I'll take
ivermectin,
that.
and like this
Do
is.
you know how?
Wait, do I know what?
No, like, not you specifically, but like, don't take things meant for horses.
It's apple flavored.
Do you have any
It
idea
tastes
how
good.
big a horse is?
Yeah,
It's
right.
not.
Like, how are you supposed
They
to get the
don't measure
ratio on
carbs
that?
and manpower.
It was a real thing. Hang on. Well, I searched on Facebook for ivermectin, looking for a group. And the top result before he even shows me the results is looking for coronavirus info. Like, that's how bad it got.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. Don't do that now. I think while I'm outside here, I think I'm gonna have a cigarette.
Do it.
Yeah. So one sec. I should have thought of this before, but I'm gonna go grab some, and I'll be right back.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna. This is. That's right. This happened close by to where I live. This happened at the hospital where my youngest daughter was born, actually. A patient who had COVID 19 demanded to be treated with ivermectin, and a judge ordered them to do it. That is so fucked. Are you in Canada wanting some ivermectin? DM me. That's from this year. That's from June 3rd. That's from 2 months ago. Oh my god. A great Seinfeld soup posting post from 2021. For Seabiscuit, may cause panting and loss of fur. Kramer, this is for horse. This is horse medicine. Hang on. Oh, looks like they may have purged all the ivermectin groups. This is from a page. It's actually a profile. It's not even a page that you can like and follow. It's like something you have to friend, called Buy Ivermectin. The COVID vaccines are killing people. Ivermectin is one of the best and safest drugs ever made. It has saved millions of lives and has numerous applications because it was cheap. Hello.
I apologize.
No,
That was
you're
such
good.
a long.
No, I've been talking the whole time. I'm looking at the ivermectin shit on Facebook.
Alright.
I found a profile. It's not even a page that you would like and follow. And obviously, this is an elderly type leaning person because they made it a profile, like a that you would have to
Oh
friend.
yeah.
And its name is just Buy Ivermectin.
Buy ivermectin.
And they posted, the COVID vaccines are killing people. Ivermectin is one of the best and safest drugs ever made. It has saved millions of lives and has numerous applications because it was cheap, safe, readily available, and effective against COVID. And they tried to prevent you from using it. That is evil. With a screenshot of some idiot quote tweeting Marjorie Taylor Greene saying the COVID vaccines are killing people. And they quote tweeted it and said, the COVID vaccines are killing people. This is from...
Is there an echo in the chamber?
And that post is from 4th of July this month.
Wow.
And I love that. I love when right-wing people do that. Like, the COVID vaccines are killing people. Yeah, we're all just dropping like flies, man. That's...
Yeah, mine didn't work at all. I've been dead since February fucking 2021, man.
Yeah, apparently I got a defective one. I'm still alive.
Hey, this is really funny. I just noticed this. So, a little behind the scenes. I've got my phone sitting on a chair, sitting on a table in front of me, and I'm using some books behind it to prop it up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be looking at the camera like, you know. And one of the books is the biography of Meatloaf. And
Nice.
down it's got its sort of like library classification down here, and it says bio, meatloaf, and then in parentheses, vocalist. You know? That meatloaf.
Yeah. Oh no, not the other meatloaf.
We've got a book that says on it, it's like a big coffee table book of the works of Michelangelo, and it says Michelangelo, the painter. And you know, like rather than Michelangelo, the turtle. Like
Imagine your name is Michelangelo and you're a really great painter and you're just like, fuck! Because you never get to
Yeah.
be the Michelangelo. You're just Mikey.
no, that name is
God
taken.
damn it.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. That's funny.
Who is this? Get out of here. Get out of my chat.
You've been following this Kendrick Lamar Drake situation?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, it's good.
I've been watching. Oh yeah. It's fuck. If I was Drake, I'd walk into traffic. Like
Retire.
like he got him so bad. He drops it
Yeah.
and then Drake, drops it, and then and there's already another one ready to go. It was
Right.
like just in case
Less
he
than an
just
hour later.
talks about my family. Yeah, and then he just. There's a great TikTok
There
I
was-
saw like about the whole thing, where it's like somebody going up to Kendrick and who's like finalizing the track. He's just sitting in a dark room, and the only light is the computer. And so he's like, Kendrick, you see that Drake responded? And it's just like Kendrick Lamar's just like, I anticipated it. What are you going to do? He's like, I'm uploading now. And then it cuts to like Drake's people all being like, got his ass. And then somebody looking at their phone like and somebody's just like, yo man. And like lifts up there, pulls their jacket, and there's a gun. It's just like, I don't see many other options. But yeah, Drake has just shut the fuck up about all of it. And then
Yep.
it seemed like it quieted down. And then Kendrick drops an official video for the song, for Not Like Us. And it's
Yeah.
insanely good.
Yeah.
Just it drops it on the 4th of July. Actually, there's more to that.
Right. That's right.
It being dropped on the 4th of July, apparently, like there's some annual 4th of July party that Drake always goes to, where a bunch of higher profile people are, and
Mm-hmm.
they dropped the video specifically like during the party.
That is
So Drake would look
awesome.
around the party and see a bunch of people looking at their phones and being like, fuck.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But
It's-
yeah, Kendrick, fucking goat. It's so good.
It is. He. Okay, I gotta just. I'm gonna use the inverted pyramid. I gotta organize my thoughts here. Just, I've never seen anything like it. It's a novel playing out in real time. It's beautiful. What a takedown. What an absolutely. It's not just a takedown. It's a banger.
Yeah, the song rules.
Like us.
Like, the song
Like-
is legitimately good. It's not just good because it's a takedown of Drake. It's just, that's the icing on the cake. It's just like, I fucking
Yeah.
can't stand Drake. And the song rules. Like, I listen to it. We go to the baseball team. We really like the Chicago Dogs. One of their guys. That's his walkout music. Like when he goes to bat, is the beginning of it. Like the mustard on the beat. Oh, and that player's name is Johnny Turbo, which makes it even better.
That's so. Johnny Turbo, Chicago Dogs. Mustard on the beat. Oh, no ketchup.
Hey, yeah, that actually makes it even better because that's like their whole thing. There's no ketchup, just mustard.
Mustard on a beet hoe.
Mustard on the beet. Oh.
Oh gosh. But like the uniting of the gangs of Los Angeles.
I know. Yeah, at the Juneteenth concert. Yeah, fucking insane.
That's beautiful.
That's crazy.
Like,
did you know
yeah,
that?
not only
Wait, what's up?
it's not only just a unbelievably masterful takedown and a banger, but it's like a culturally unifying moment in history.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy. I would have not. I couldn't have seen that coming. But then once it did happen, it was like, oh no. Like it feels like almost like obvious. Like that everybody's gonna be like, fuck Drake. He better not come through here. Cause
It's like
Drake
like
did.
Ronald Reagan said.
What did Ronald Reagan say?
That it basically that it would take a threat from outside this world to unite the countries of Earth
Oh yeah.
as one. So Drake is this alien threat
He's this existential threat.
to Compton.
Just this incessant sex pest. Even Childish Gambino on the new Childish Gambino record does there's like a subtle Drake diss track, and oh, it's pretty good. The new Childish Gambino record rules. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but from what I've heard from it so far, it's crazy. I'm actually going to go for a ride at some point today and just listen to it while I ride.
That sounds absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it's my favorite way to just when new albums come out. I've been trying to take them in all at once.
You got what's good? What have you been listening to?
1 second. Gidget. My album of the year for sure, and the summer, I'm listening to it non-stop, is Knocked Loose, the record You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Fucking holy shit. I'm not really, I'm getting back into hardcore, in a big way this year, and they were the instigators of that. Like, holy shit, that record is a masterpiece. And going back, everything they put out is insanely good.
I haven't even heard of them.
Of Knocked Loose, they're kind of having a moment right now. You might have heard one of their songs. It was not like a meme, but they have a short song called Counting Worms that's kind of had a moment.
Okay.
Because the only lyrics are, it's just like a minute long song. It's like I wrote a song about getting better. It's a feeling I can't remember, and then it's like, and then it goes into the breakdown. It's like doom 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 doom, and then he goes arf arf like a dog, but it's not. It's like, obviously it's supposed to just be kind of for laughs, but it goes so hard that it's not even funny anymore. It just pumps you up, and then it's just him screaming counting worms after that. And it's awesome. But no, yeah, they're awesome. What else have I been listening to? The new Billie Eilish record is really good.
Oh yeah.
It's very chill. It doesn't go hard, but on purpose. It's very nice though. And then most of it is just kind of obscure hardcore speed metal shit. This band Godmother are really good.
I like the image of you on a peaceful bike ride.
Yeah, I'm listening to Everything Is Quiet Now by Knocked Loose. Deep in the Willow. Holy yeah, that's mostly what I've been listening to. I tried to make my riding playlist a little bit more chill, but yeah, you'll be listening to. I got some like older soul and funk stuff that I really like on there, and then that'll be going, and then it's just like "Blinding Faith" by Knocked Loose comes in, just and then I just start going faster.
A little faster.
I'm one of those people that when music is getting me going, like I kind of like without realizing it, putting on my foot on the pedal a little harder.
Yeah, totally. I can't work out to just anything.
Yeah, I'm the same way. When I work out, I have a song. I just listen to one song and specifically, and it's just this song called "Colossus" by Idols. I just repeat that literally over and over again.
You just listen to it one time. It's a very quick workout.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. What else am I listening to?
I listen to Alice's Restaurant.
Alice's
It's 18 minutes.
Chapel Roan. Been listening to her a lot. She's great.
Man, you get such a taste in the music. I haven't heard of any of it.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't heard Chapel Roan yet? You might have without realizing it. You haven't heard Hot to Go? HOTTOGO. Oh man, you gotta listen to Chapel Roan. Check that out. Holy shit, she's incredible. Been listening to a lot of Future Islands and 100 Gex.
Oh yeah,
100 Gex.
You got me onto Future Islands.
Oh, you dug in?
They play around. They play around here.
Yeah, they're so good.
Not just me. The wife will put them on.
Nice. I'm glad I introduced you. They're so good. I love them.
Absolutely wonderful.
Weirdly enough, we just watched a show, and the lead singer of Future Islands is on the show. He's like a main character on it, and it's his first time acting. It's called The Changeling. It's an adaptation of a novel, and it's really good.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
heard of that.
It's wonderful. Let's see. Is there any newer stuff I'm listening to? Been listening to Never Tear Us Apart by INXS. Been bumping that a lot lately.
Oh yeah, by Never Tear Us Apart by NXS. That's a random one.
I heard it in something recently, and then I was just like, you know what, that's going on the playlist. And every time it comes on, I play it like I give it a second spin. No Scrubs by TLC, also one of my favorite writing songs. That's
so funny. I've been listening to that too.
Have you? It's so good. Just the best pre-chorus of any song. No, I don't want no number.
Oh, give you mine.
It's so good. What were you gonna say? I keep cutting you off.
Oh, it's all good, man. What was I gonna say? I don't know. You know what I've been listening to lately is like books. I've been doing
like audiobooks.
Book. Yeah. Actually, not even books, but a podcast where this guy, he reads a book, and then he tells you all about it, so you can act like you read it. And then he has like two different. The guests change week to week, but they're always two comedians, and they come in and just riff on just as he tells them about the book, though.
and they haven't read it.
Okay. Yeah, right. Well, sometimes they've read it, but it's been a while. But either way, it's just one guy telling you about the plot and characters of a book, and then two people making jokes about it. So it's awesome. Actually, I think it's the way that maybe literature should be taught, because it really they did the same thing with some art. They did various pieces of art where they just discussed them and then made jokes about it, and then I learned a shitload about art because it's not so dry and undigestible then, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've
I
been
like
trying
that.
to I'm trying to bone up on my Shakespeare because I notice when I play Jeopardy, I'm pretty weak when Shakespeare categories come up.
Yeah,
So the podcast is called Book Cheat,
book
and
cheat.
they do plays as well. And so I listened to I don't know, like 8 episodes on different Shakespeare plays. And then literally like a few days ago, a Shakespeare category came up, and I got like 3 out of 5 of the clues, like
Nice.
because I've been studying Shakespeare with jokes.
Yeah, I gotta. Hey, give me one
Yeah.
second. Okay, getting some tickets before I forget.
You know what's funny is like
Okay.
any other summer, if Donald Trump got shot in the ear, that'd probably be like the first thing we talked about.
I know it just does. It. I feel like I was talking to Sarah about this. I even when it first happened, it was like, oh shit. She was taking a nap when it happened, and then like right before she woke up, it happened. Um, so I had like the great pleasure of waking up doing like kind of a bit. I was like, "Wake up, babe! Somebody shot Donald Trump." She had to wake up to that, and it was the best way to wake somebody up. I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he's fine, but I'm having this really funny experience with it
Fine.
because I just don't care. Like, I don't care that it happened to him. I just don't care. Like I don't care. Like like that's all I could feel. Like I don't feel like a charge or anything from it. I
Uh-huh.
feel nothing.
I don't have the bandwidth for this.
Yeah, it's not even
I
that it's
don't.
too much for me. I just don't care. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how else I could explain it. It's just I don't care, and it feels really good. Like I'm not even really that interested in the shooter because it was not a political killing. Uh, it was, you know, it's pretty easy. People, people on the right try to be far leftist extremists. No, the kid was just like a loser. That's why he did it.
Yeah, and wasn't he like a registered Republican?
He was, yeah. And then I know people have tried to be like, oh, he donated $15 to Joe Biden. That was a lost bet. It was on the day that he was inaugurated. Why would you send Joe Biden $15 on the day he's inaugurated?
Yeah.
That's a lost
That's
fucking bet. Like, if he actually becomes president. No, yeah, it was a lost bet. Uh, but yeah, I don't even really care that much. I mean, like, occasionally I hear a thing about the shooter. It's funny, like, the last thing he looked up on his phone before he did it was porn. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't even think he was that strong of a
No.
Republican. My initial takeaway before we learned anything, I was like, he's probably like a libertarian gun nut or something, and it turns out that's probably what it was.
Yeah. I feel like even wasn't John Wilkes Booth like a libertarian gun nut?
Was he?
It's
I
just
don't know.
I don't think libertarians existed yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
They didn't have liberty yet. They didn't. I'm just kidding.
hey, Lincoln invented it. It's so new. Uh,
But yeah, the whole thing, I just have found myself just profoundly unmoved by it. I didn't care, and I think
interesting
it's
way of describing it. Is that the kind of the whole that seems to maybe be like the national mood on it is like
yeah.
profoundly unmoved.
Even the Trump people, the voters, like they lost steam real quick. I mean, and he didn't really help in his case with he like to put that huge, uh, wore like a maxi pad as a bandage at the RNC on his ear that he's looked like a little sample
wings.
My Pillow or something. But the day after he was shot, he was golfing and he wasn't even wearing a bandage. And apparently the
Right.
FBI is now like having questions about what actually hit his ear. And they're like, apparently something doesn't add up about what actually hit his ear. But that's like a developing thing. I don't know enough about that too.
Maybe it was a shrapnel or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Because people died. There's a...
Yeah.
That guy died. Which
I believe
at first
two people and the shooter died.
Yeah.
That should be the conversation.
Yeah.
Not stupid Trump got stupid shot.
And and there was another telling thing about Donald Trump that he never contacted the families of the people that died, and like Joe Biden did day of.
Oh my God.
Just don't.
I feel bad because this is like kind of my first time thinking about him.
Yeah.
Today.
For one of them, I wouldn't feel too bad. One of them was, I mean, if you're at a Trump rally, you're probably not that good of a person, but you don't deserve to die.
No, yeah, this certainly being at a Trump rally is not a death sentence. And
but
wish that-
one of the guys that was killed was somebody went to his Twitter and he was making all kinds of statements about Palestinians, and I don't feel that bad that he died. It was a response to Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan has been, he's an insufferable twat, but he's somewhat pretty level-headed about Palestine, and basically just like there's a video of all the just carnage and destruction. He's like, his question was like to Israel, like, where are these people supposed to live now? Like, what is the plan for housing innocent people? And one of the guys who got killed at that Trump rally was just like, they'll get used to it. Japan did, referring to like the Hiroshima bombings and stuff.
Right.
They're just like, well, fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. He's probably in hell. All right.
And what a misreading of history.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we
Right.
bombed the shit out of Japan, but then like we also we helped them rebuild.
Yeah, exactly.
We spent a lot of money and effort. We were intimately involved with the development of their new government and like handing off power from like the emperor to like a new government. Which granted it sounds a little crooked, of course, and it probably was,
Yeah.
but like they didn't get used to it.
Yeah, they did.
The whole culture changed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that was like a thing that was a trauma.
That was like a national wound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
they've
really sucked. Shouldn't have done it.
and they somehow have like moved on. That happened, and we treat 9/11 like it's the worst thing that happened. We take 9/11 more seriously, and give it this profoundness more than they do with those bombings, and that's crazy.
Maybe, yeah.
You have to be a very strong-willed people to just be able we march forward.
And it's that bomb. Here's a hot take for you. That bomb did Japan some favors. Well, those bombs, I should say. And here's why. What do you know about imperialist Japan?
Oh, I know. It was pretty bad.
The Japan before the bombs.
Admittedly not too much, but I know it was not good.
The Nazis. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to diminish the accomplishments of the Nazis in terms of evil.
Okay, you saved it there.
They murdered
Gonna have to do some
They
editing on
murdered
this
like
one.
they murdered like 14 million civilians, innocent people. You know,
Yeah.
the Japanese murdered no fewer than 20 million innocent Chinese civilians.
Holy fuck! I didn't know that.
Right. They like
Or if I
they
did, I
had
forgot about it.
they had camps where they would like they were death camps. They had death camps and they had like medical experimentation camps that were like the most horrible thing you've ever imagined.
Holy shit!
And all now, you know, they're Hello Kitty and PlayStation because because we kind of wiped that out from history with our act of insane cruelty. It kind of made people forget that Japan was a plague on the planet before.
Jesus
They were
Christ!
like on the level of Nazi Germany and in fact allied with them. Like
Holy fuck!
we kind of forget that
Okay.
because
Well, that makes
we did the worst thing that anyone's ever done.
the relationship, the modern relationship between Japan and America, make a lot more sense then. Where I guess they were just like, game's game. But also, it's just like, hey, you know, it's got to be like a thing like being a German, where it's just like, holy shit, like, you know, Germany, where it's just like, we don't fuck around. Like, if you start saying Nazi shit, like, you're going to jail.
Right. No, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, now Germany has also made a huge, you know, cultural swing, obviously.
They went hard. They go so hard to this day, like, obviously, because if Nazi shit is
Yeah. Human rights,
all over the place.
bring the refugees.
Yeah,
Yay, everyone.
but goddamn. So, all of that to say, yeah, I don't care that somebody shot Donald Trump. The 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 aftermath. Who would have thought it would be the end of Tenacious D? My God.
Ah, God, I see now. I really hope that they get over this because that's the whole thing of Tenacious D, is that friendship is stronger than these things.
Oh, it's absolutely a PR thing for Jack Black. He's like,
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
do kids movies and shit now. You can't
Right.
like that's. I mean, it was
He made a joke. Everybody laughed.
yeah.
They hail Satan at the concert.
Yeah, it's. I think that was just Jack Black's like Hollywood brain, and his team being like, "You got to disavow
Yeah.
KG."
Or I'm sure
Uh, they'll be fine. I think
somebody sent him a letter. You know,
yeah,
somebody, because he's got. I mean, Jack Black is in. He's got his finger in a lot of pies.
yeah.
He's got like DreamWorks. He's you know, Kung Fu Panda,
He's Bowser,
and he's in the new Borderlands movie, and he's in the Jumanji movies, and he's fucking.
If I had to guess, it was more so the Borderlands thing,
Yeah.
because that's like about to come out. Just like for PR reasons, you're gonna have to stop being friends with Kyle Gass for the time being. They're gonna be fine, but
I really, because in every Tenacious D thing, in the show, on the albums, in the movie, there's a week where Kyle quit the band. You know,
yeah, this is the week. This is the month that Kyle quit the band.
I hope next year. I hope we get a last year. Kyle left the band. Now we're back together.
It has to be. Because we don't need to
I-
do civility with Donald Trump. We don't need to. No. You can. There's no amount of thinking you can do to sink to that fucking guy's level. Like, no. You should just straight up. That's a thing that always gets confused. Where it's like we need to be better. No, you don't. You
Why?
lose. You
Who
lose.
said?
You lose all the. When you lose, it's because you refuse to fucking scrap. You need to fucking get some brass knuckles on. Like that's why people are so quick to be like, they're pussies or whatever. It's like, stop being a pussy. You need to
Indeed.
claw his fucking eyes out. Metaphorically. In Minecraft.
Be like France.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
seriously.
Like, yeah.
Like, we're... All the protests and everything happening, like, Netanyahu speaking the other day and all the crazy protests. It's just like, we're clearly showing the voter base, like, we want you to take this more seriously with direct action. Do
Yeah.
it. That is why I am putting in my bid for president of the United States. I'm old enough.
You?
Yeah.
You want to
Right.
be president?
Not really.
You got my vote.
I'm old enough.
Yeah?
That's crazy. I am old enough to be president of the United States.
I think you could, if you like bought a little bit of ad space, I think you could maybe win. Like, if you just like a couple ads on YouTube and maybe you could maybe win. Just like, hey,
I at least want to be involved in the conversation.
a regular guy, a quasi regular guy for president.
I show up to the debates wearing a turnstile shirt. It's like, sup, dude?
Sandals.
Yeah, my Adidas flip flops that I fucking peed on the night before on accident. We were talking. Oh yeah, we weren't broadcasting. I have keep sleep pissing. That's the whole thing. I probably have sleep apnea. And that'll be my big cause. I get up there, it's just like everybody's got a cause. Sleep pissing is a serious problem. Oh,
How do you fix sleep apnea? I think for me it would be I'd have to like lose 100 pounds.
Probably for me too. I should probably stop drinking liquor as I'm falling asleep. That would probably help. To not have like a Stanley mug of rum and coke on my nightstand. I'm probably gonna have to go in a few minutes because Will is just waking up. This girl's been partying all night.
Actually, my phone's gonna die pretty soon here, so.
Damn. Yeah, the thing with Willa, she is just always asleep all day. She sleeps until noon, almost on the
In the
dot.
summertime, a kid can sleep, dude.
Yeah, she stays up all night just going nuts in her room and sleeps all morning. So I get up and I'm playing MLB The Show. There's like an app for that game. You scan your face in it, and it looks just like me, and it is so insane. I'm playing it.
It was pretty cool, man.
Yesterday, I got promoted up to the big leagues. I'm playing for the Chicago Cubs. First time at bat, fucking grand slam.
Holy shit! Clean up,
It was the most hype shit.
dude. Now at bat for the Chicago Cubs.
Brad Johnson, and then like it has a bunch of names, like the audio, so it actually does say my name and shit. And then it's me in the game. When I first set it up, I was like, "Bryn, come here." I showed it to Bryn. She's like, "How did you get in the game?"
Like, are you still here?
It was definitely a mind blowing thing for her.
That's cool. You remember when, like, they had that technology on like the PlayStation 2, but it obviously wasn't there yet.
Yeah, it was so fucked looking.
You could map your own face into like Tony Hawk 4 and Tony Hawk Underground.
Yeah, I remember when
And
we were.
no, it did not look good.
I remember when me and you were playing through the Dave Mirra games, and we would
Yeah.
just look at the way they mapped the faces onto the characters, and they would look so fucked. It just looked like the face was like put on aluminum foil, and then they just like very hastily like slammed it onto like a blank
Yeah.
face. It's just like very just so weird, just like point, just like so few textures.
Yeah, like a total of like 3 polygons for the nose, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, that
one
reminds
on
me.
top, 2 on the sides.
As before we log off, I remember because the pro BMX star from McHenry, Scott Wirtz.
Oh yeah, I know him.
He's in Dave Mirra 2, and they list
I remember
his
this.
town.
Yes.
They fucked up the name of McHenry.
Yeah,
Let me find it real quick. I forget what they called it. But
I had Dave Mirra too. I should put it in today and show my kids.
Dave Mirra 2 is so good. Fuck,
That's
maybe
so fun.
maybe you can just tell me. I remember that it doesn't say it's they were going for McHenry, but they fucked it up. And I remember like being in 8th grade when the game came out and being like, and then they got the name wrong. I was like, oh god, what?
Right.
So
I want
wild.
to. I want to say they like. I don't know. They might have even. It might have said like Johnsburg, which would be really funny. Because, like Johnsburg gets everything. They got the Walmart.
That's where Tom Waits' wife is from. There's a song
You're right.
called
Right, yeah.
Johnsburg.
Uh-huh.
They get it. No, McHenry is crazy. I mean, Matt Skiba's from here. Not just Alkaline Tree. He was in Blink 182 for like a long time.
Right.
If you would have told
And-
me when I was a kid that somebody from like when I was super super crazy into Blink 182 in like 7th grade, that somebody from
Yeah.
McHenry was going to be in Blink 182, I would have thought you were talking about me.
I definitely would have regarded it as a possibility. You know.
Yeah. I'm going to see Blink 182 next week. The week after.
I would love to see Blink 182. I don't.
You want to see
I
them on-
don't know. 'Cause like they kind of said rather fit. This is like their last shit.
Did they? I thought their thing was.
Because it's called One More Time.
Oh no, no, it doesn't mean like one last time. It's like
Okay.
no, it's
There could be one more time.
the meaning of it is sort of like one more time, as in like if this gets fucked up again, then that's the end of Blink 182. Like, but the no, they're back to the first time they reunited. That was kind of a cynical cash grab by Tom DeLonge, I think, and I think he's genuinely feels bad about it.
When was the first time they got back together?
2009.
Oh.
I was actually supposed to go see that tour. I had tickets and
Oh,
everything.
they like toured?
Yeah, and they did a album that came out in 2011. That's actually pretty good.
What?
Yeah, Blink-182, the album Neighborhoods. You've never heard Ghost on the Dance Floor? That's a great song.
What? Where the fuck was I? I had no idea. I think I might be from a different universe, man.
Maybe. Well, if in your universe they have the album Neighborhoods by Blink-182, check it out. There's some fucking cool shit on there.
And it's like It's Mark, Tom, and Travis.
Yeah, it's Mark, Tom, and Travis. It's like their first reunion record, and then they did after that their records after that. And there's also an EP that's like considered maybe the best just piece of music they
I had
did.
no fucking idea, man.
Yeah, there's that record, and then there's an EP called Dogs Eating Dogs, and the song Dogs Eating Dogs is like maybe my favorite Blink-182 song.
Dogs eating dogs.
Yeah, but yeah, that
Like
record's
Monday.
great. The Matt Skiba records aren't really that good. I don't know if you ever heard them. The song "Bored to Death" is good, but
I like that song a lot. I remember I had, at that time, I was in possession of a PlayStation 4 and a copy of Ratchet and Clank. And that album came out. And so there I was playing Ratchet and Clank and listening to the Matt Skiba
yeah,
Blink-182 record. Like,
there's
this
there,
feels good.
there's some
you know?
okay stuff on those records. There's probably like one good
Oh,
song
yeah.
on the. No, there's got to be more than one good song on the
I
second
feel
one.
like I really like the Skiba era of Blink-182, and that's because that's exactly like what it is. They didn't try to do any Tom, you know.
Yeah, he was.
It's-
Yeah, they weren't doing like a.
yeah, and it's so what if Matt Skiba and Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker wrote songs together? Well, it's kind of fucking awesome. Is
Yeah.
what it is.
That first song on the first one they did, the song "Cynical." That song rules. The
Yeah.
whole ending with Matt Skiba just going in on it, screaming like, "What's the point of saying sorry now?" It's so good. It's a cathartic song, and also some really great Blink-182 joke songs, which they hadn't done in a while up to that point. There's the one
Did you
song.
say great?
There's the song
Blink-182 jokes. What did you say?
like joke songs.
oh,
Like,
joke songs.
There's the one that's where it's just really short ones. What's the song called? Like Pool Party? Or I Built This Pool. It's called I Built This Pool. It just, I want to
Uh-huh.
see some naked dudes. That's why I built this pool. And that's the whole song. And then the very last song on that first Skiba record called Bohemian Rhapsody. And it's just this totally classic Blink sound. Like, I'm talking like Cheshire Cat sounding, or like Dude Ranch sounding Blink-182, and then it builds up and it just goes hard and hard, like so hard, and then it just was just like, then the lyric is just, "There's something about you that I can't quite put my finger in," and then that's the end of the record.
Okay. It's a really nice way of saying, like, hey, you know, we're still Blink. you
Yeah.
know?
I never
Don't
saw.
worry.
I was supposed to see Blink. I never saw Blink with Matt Skiba. I was supposed to
Yeah.
at Riot Fest, and then the person I was going with bailed. I should have just gone by myself, but I didn't want to, cause yeah. But then I went the rest of the weekend. It was fine. I don't think I'm going to Riot this year. Going to festivals as an adult feels like somebody's just beating the shit out of you, and all you're really doing is walking around and drinking alcohol. Every time I go to Riot Fest, I basically get alcohol poisoning. The closest I ever got to actually having alcohol poisoning was the last day of Riot Fest 2019. Like, I was I was literally like full on just like, that guy's not okay. Like, people are
Yeah.
looking at me. I remember watching the Rock on tours and just like, but like nobody was driving the bus. I was just, and then Slayer was happening, and I was just like, Slayer. And I was like, I don't really like Slayer that much. We just stuck around for like 2 songs and left. I was like, if I stick around anymore, I'm gonna drink more, and I'm gonna be fucking dead. I'm like,
Yeah, I will be a burden.
yeah. Same thing happened at the last time we went, 2022. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, fucking just completely obliterated watching the Misfits. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know
Saw
how
an old
alive.
Misfits shirt on yesterday.
You saw what?
An old lady with a Misfits shirt on.
Really? That's awesome.
She was genuinely old, and like she would have even been old in the 80s. Already kind of old 40 years ago. She was that old.
Maybe she's confused and thought it was a Little Rascals shirt. She's got Little Rascals merch. She's like, what were they called? Misfits?
Little Misfits. Well, it's a creepy face, but all right.
I don't know. I
It
don't
was
remember
like-
that. I guess that's what they look like now.
I
Because they're
guess
dead.
maybe that was Spanky.
I just last week or the week before just watched the 1993 classic
Yeah.
or 1995 classic, The Little Rascals.
Yeah,
Still
they'll get a
holds up.
spin around here every now and again.
Still holds up. Fucking so good. I'm fucking dying watching that.
It's really I feel like it gets better with time. Like
It-
when
I-
I was a kid, I thought it was like not that funny, and then as I've gotten older, I've appreciated it more and more.
It's so good. And like
Yeah,
everybody I know who knows that movie, everybody can do the alfalfa letter just perfectly off the top of their heads. You know,
yeah.
Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You are the scum between my toes. Love alfalfa. That's like the funniest thing in the world to me still.
All right, I'm gonna put that on today. I guess I should get going. My phone's gonna die, so
Alright, let's get going to it.
let's
Real,
avoid
we
unpleasant.
throw one really weird Little Rascals fact out there. As I'm watching, I'm like, where are these kids now? The guy who plays Alfalfa, fucking weirdo. And his name is weird, but I like his name. Bug Hall. Look him up.
Oh yeah,
He's like full on off the grid Christian psycho guy now. Look it up.
all right.
Alright.
That's okay. How next time? Cast the Little Rascals. Where are they now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you
Alright.
got your homework. Watch Little Rascals.
Alright, so long, Brian.
Hey, Bradicus. Thanks, thanks to you for doing this
Of course.
and joining me
you.
on this beautiful day.
Yeah, it looks wonderful there. What is it? I haven't even been outside today. I'm gonna go for a bike
nice.
ride in a little bit.
Getting a little hot today's
It
gotten
looks
on,
warm.
but
You enjoy that
Yeah.
goddamn beautiful day. Alright, so long.
hey, peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace and love.